about 10 minutes out from the hunting land. I'm hoping nobody's out there. I mean, it is a Tuesday at like 11 a.m. Everybody should be at work. So I should be able to scoot out to the hunting land, put some corn in both of my feeders. I'm gonna sprinkle some of my homemade hog attractant, even though it is deer season. I'm gonna show you guys how I make it. It works. I mean, deers like it, but not like those hogs. Those hogs seem to really like it. So I'm gonna sprinkle some out at the
in a quarter mile, turn right onto Stuckey Road 108.
Yes, oh my goodness. First feeder location, and I got a trail camera in there, so hopefully I can get some pics of the hogs. So next stop, I'll be unloading the four-wheeler. Nobody's here, which is freaking awesome. I'm at the hunt club at the campground. And guys, if you don't know, you should always know. During hunt season, always keep your rifle in your truck. Especially if the hunt club's not far away. This is probably an hour, 20 minutes from my house. So I just leave my hunting rifle in my truck at all times. If I get a hot wild hare, I got hunter's orange. So I'm gonna try to sneak to my feeder, because a lot of times hogs are bedded down at my feeder. So I'm gonna try to sneak to one of my feeders just in case. Got my 7mm 08. I'm gonna bust a hog in his face, and then if one's there, if not, I'll just put corn in. So I'll send you some pics in a minute. See, look right here, guys. There's a lot of corn on the ground, because there's so many acorns out right now this time of the year. The deer, the hogs, they don't need any supplemental feed. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna just get this joker to feed once a day instead of twice a day. This thing is almost empty. You look inside. It's been out here about a month. This feeder holds 200 pounds. So like I say, I'm gonna change it to feed once a day, just so it'll still be on some kind of pattern, but I won't waste so much corn. And then I'll come back in the rut and hunt the rut. And then after deer season ends, hopefully I can get the hogs hitting on this feeder. It'll be cold, man. Acorn should have dried up, and I should be able to bust their ass. You see my blind over there? That's where I was shooting when I shot that doe with this feeder. Muzzle blast damaged the blind, but I'll tape it up or something. I just sprinkled out some of my homemade hog bait underneath my feeder. So I got a camera set up, trail cam, right there on that tree. And so let's see what we get. And I'm going back to the first feeder, because this one, I forgot, it was almost full. So I'm gonna put the last bag of corn back in the very first feeder. All right, all my feeders are full. We're gonna take a quick ride around the property. I don't wanna stomp around the woods too much, so I'm gonna just stick to the main trails. Don't want anybody crying about I'm driving by their stand, even though it's freaking Tuesday. And I'll swing by the pond too. A lot of bass out there. So I'm gonna try to drive and film with one hand for a little bit, so we get a lay of the land. Let's see how it goes. All this farmland, this here was peanuts. From here all the way up as far as you can see up that hill was all peanuts. So I mean, you could imagine it's freaking hogs all in this at night. I want to get cool with Mr. Puckett, that's the farmer. See the farmhouse right there in the distance? I want to start hunting at night with night vision over this farm. We're gonna keep riding. in this field here. But last year it was planted, I don't remember what it was. But down this dirt road here, there's a pond, and it's my buddy staying down here on the right. And I shot a hog out here last year at probably 11 o'clock at night over a feeder. Somebody's old stand right there in the road. I never really paid that attention before, but there's the pond. You can see it in the backdrop. I tell you, man, this land is beautiful, man. If you're not an outdoors person, you suck, man. I'm just saying. This pond out here is loaded with bass and brim. I came out here, I probably caught 4 bass off of red wigglers in probably 5 minutes. It was probably about a month ago. I'm gonna put the phone down and head over to the other side of the property, because this is hard, driving and filming. That's more of that peanut field. We came from all the way back there. That's where the campground is. And that's more of that peanut field right there. See if the gate's open. Nope. Let me unlock it. Alright, the gate's open, so I'm headed in. Put this thing in drive. I always do that. Let's go on in and see the land a little bit. Now, this is the other side of the hunting property. This is all owned by a timber company, but it's all part of the same hunting club. This is a camp where we clean our deer, hang them up, stainless steel table, cut them, collecting water. We can wash our knives down right here. up to the top of this up here. Take a few, seconds to let y'all take it in, and then I'm gonna shut the camera off. I wanna pack up and head back to the house. Let's ride. Off the four-wheeler. Old rattle trap did me good. I'm gonna pretty much call it a day. I put out some hog bait on my corn. I changed one of my feeders to once a day. I'm probably gonna leave it there till after the rut's over. Gotta watch out for rattlesnakes, even though it's getting a little cooler. I shot a bunch of rattlesnakes out here, but this is just, man, probably everything you can see far. It's like the Lion King. As far as your eyes could see is our hunt club. But our hunt club extends all the way up to the horizon, all the way around. And I'm kind of in a low point. If I was up in a tree stand, it'd see better, but this is all timber company land. It's been a very productive day. I got corn out. I got my bait out. I had to go put corn in one feeder twice because one was almost full and one was half empty. I don't know how I did that, but so now they're both full. And so I probably won't come out here next weekend. Well, I know I won't. It's my anniversary. I'm going deep sea fishing with my wife in Destin. So I want to get some pictures of that. Maybe film my wife catching some grouper, some snapper, maybe some triggerfish. And then I'll probably come back out after that. It'll be good and cold. I mean, once it gets cold, you can see the frost in the air from your breath. That rut's about to start. So hopefully I can catch a deer on the rut. And I'll see you later. You guys stay outside, stay outdoors, man. Get outside that house. That COVID got y'all trapped in the house like monkeys.